Snoni madiche nwa fasi Chifuva magole ni mara madiche nwa fasi Snoni madiche nwa fasi Chifuva magole ni mara madiche nwa fasi Natapiti pora ntamara yone chipisa fasi
And high down, came out from nothing, they never believed us. My hustle the vision, compare me to Jesus. Maravendandi, haya nindione kurunoni. Bloma namsanda mrunzini, riko nwa mukumbi. Rono siga na zijozi, riko toda glory. Yeah, Rabaje, Gauteng kapa na deben. Dina doran humbura hayani.
Snoni madiche nwa fasi Chifuva magole ni mara madiche nwa fasi Snoni madiche nwa fasi Chifuva magole ni mara madiche nwa fasi Natapiti pora ntamara yone chipisa fasi Snoni madiche nwa fasi Chifuva magole ni mara madiche nwa fasi
I see them fellas who be acting like they got it. Maravati nwanga baji, votu mangalasi. Maravati farawa pass, ingasi ya samaze sa Solomon matas. Andinjavid, ananatitu, andinjavid. Bangati tonga maravado boy, baguti tonga baruanga boy. Irini batuwe maratia boy ya pano pasi.
Snoni madiche nwa fasi Chifuva magole ni mara madiche nwa fasi Snoni madiche nwa fasi Chifuva magole ni mara madiche nwa fasi Natapiti pora ntamara yone chipisa fasi Snoni madiche nwa fasi Chifuva magole ni mara madiche
J smash, keep smashing.
Yeah, they don't appreciate what I did for the industry. Instead they go ahead and worship all these mini-me's. They wanna buy me but they can't afford the T's and C's. So they tryna get me on lease. I'm on the streets and I ain't never had to pay for no beat, cause I'm a beast. Look at these niggas, they tremble down on my feet. They always tryna sell me beef, but I only serve them defeat. Y'all little niggas like sheep, follow my lead. Yeah, but I'm back like I never left. I got them scared like they're waiting on the drug test. I told my niggas I'll make it with or without the press. I ain't no pussy, my nigga, I say it with my chest. You currently fucking with one of the best, nothing less. I'm counting my blessings, I got my mama counting my checks. You niggas are dressed to impress, but your music is whack. I make hits, you niggas only making us laugh.
I think Jay's right, the game is full of comedians. I ain't giving into the gimmicks, I see in between them. I think you little niggas is finished. There's nobody reaching the level that we pacing. The game act, don't make me repeat it. Hottest niggas on the come up and we still undefeated. But I see other niggas plotting and scheming for other reasons. I see you demons, you hide them in the closet. Seen a couple real ones on most of them in the coffin. They told me do not give a fuck about how niggas talking. I'm the lion in the jungle, I walk around like I'm godly. My bank account looking like my father be Mugabe. You can trust a nigga if you don't look it right in the eye. I know we finna make it, the stars are starting to line B. I know my moves is something that you niggas really copy. I differ from these niggas, I'm something you never stopping. I lit these niggas up so man, put them in the coffin.
I'm killing rappers and they base it off the fact that I've grown. A different chapter raising bars and I just do it alone. Yeah, I'm independent. I write, record, and drop, and you felt it when this shit landed. Look, and they can fathom a phantom with his blue hair. Buzzing up a storm, got him shaking like I'm new here. I've been doing this, I've been doing this. Throwing rappers in coffins, I've been flew with this. Covering bitches, I'm awesome, I've been cute with this. Probably the hottest out. All these niggas that doubt. Who would've thought I'd get this far? I'm up and about. Getting back to the CD, these niggas shook like. Ever seen a jiggle of titties but never cooked, right? You might think it's an option, but I don't choose. I'm too fly. Yes, it's a given, it's really how I've been living. I bring the juice, guy. Every time I shoot, ay.
Dwala yan sa lokshin, run from gunshots. If not, usabon is fuba siya is kontiro. I don't get no staging, I got low-key. Rhyme sharp enough to free from your foreskin. Whoa, why do all these OGs OD? Please don't forget to wipe the powder of your nose ring. Whoa, big bank balance beats, bros being bro. Skills so solid, super sick, slick flow. What happens when a township nigga got to count 6 figures? Who's I spend on a house, or would it be whips, chicks, liquor? You need a cash injection for the drip, nyasabeg. Angas the injection or it drip, baba bag. Ang funny pepper really quick, seal the deal, jing an envelope, I hit a look.
Limelight, everybody want it, I'ma get it when the time's right. You ain't even focused on making sure that your rhyme's tight. Worry about the fashion, they tryna see what Milan's like. While I'm tryna pick between a colored or a blonde white. Afrikaans girl, when I met her it was on sight. She a little scared, she never been with non-whites. And I'm only scared when I'm tryna get the song right. Fuck it, I'm over the industry gimmicks. And when you get in this, it's business. Assistance is something, there's just no such thing as it's all just an image. And niggas gon' front till they get it, I get it. But me, I'm doing my own shit, I'm rocking my own fits. The show's kinda looking like Zone 6, man, I just write the song and I phone sticks. Like, yo, Nick, I'm pulling up to the studio to fuck up this whole shit.
Yo, baddest hyena up in the building. Even these clown funny style rappers won't have me laughing and grinning. They thought they let me out my cage, I'm going gorillas. I see through them like they glass, I see a queen in the mirror. Not too many plastic has-beens trying to reach a standard set by real rappers, kissing on corporate ass cheeks. I don't drop names, I never did. Cause I could say a lot, but wouldn't fit all y'all pseudonyms in my sentences. Damn, yeah. Look, I would dumb it down, but even then, next. Student of life into this game. I'm not the usual kid to get upset, but test and watch it go from A to Z. 1 to 10 they rate us, 100 no less. Dude, I don't want no smoke between us, just some gas in my chest. If I pull up, I ain't flexing, I got a check to collect.
Cool, man. We about to go live.
Are we?
Ready for your people?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Welcome to another episode of Chitangani with the Sound Sangoma. This is the Indie State. I'm with the multi-talented producer, Mr. J Smash. How you doing, my bro? Actually, you know what?
Good. How you doing, bro?
Actually, let's do this officially. Hey, Ndavarmina.
Nere warupsange.
Nendovuwa man. How? Utova hani ngapo?
All right, bad ngapo.
Right. Nerishafu. Yeah, we don't want people to log out now. We're not gonna do the whole interview in Venda. One of these days, you gotta learn it though. But J Smash, man. I think from me, from what I know from you, the first time I heard of J Smash was Rise of the King. I came across your project on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then from the day I listened to it, I think I hit you up. I was like, yo. This is fire. I didn't even know that you from where I'm from. It was just like the music was fire. And then when I found out, I was like, wow. So for the people who don't know, who's this multi-talented J Smash? Who's J Smash?
I mean, J Smash is a guy from Maungani. I was born in Maungani, and I grew up in Louis Trichardt. Some call it Louis Trichardt, Makado. Yeah, so that's where I'm from. That's who J Smash is. That's where I'm from.
And then when did the music bug hit? When did you start playing around with them beats?
When I was like 14. When I was like 14, that's when it came through, from my brother, because my brother used to have like the Fruit Loops, which it would just like show me like, yo, bro, you can actually make beats with this. Then I would just be like, oh damn, this how you do it. And he used to play a lot of hip hop, so that really like kind of influenced. Yeah.
That's dope. So I'm gonna get into the meat of things, right? We're gonna speak Monumental.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna speak a lot about Monumental. We're gonna speak about
Yes,
the
sir.
technical. First things first, congratulations on a very, very, very dope project. You know what I mean?
I appreciate, bro. I appreciate.
I know I've said this so many times, but I still can't believe it. It's one of the best hip hop projects I've had in SA.
Yeah.
This year, fact. And one thing that I like the most is the people that you got on the tape, man. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So let's talk. Look, how did the idea for Monumental come around?
I mean, Monumental, basically, I was just like, making songs at first, I had a couple of songs that I was making, but then while making those songs, I felt like I was doing something that sounds like a project because
Okay.
the songs that I was doing, they were complementing each other. And I was like, okay, actually, it'll be best if I do a project because I haven't dropped a project in a long time. The last time I dropped was like in 2018, which was like Rise of a King.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I was like, okay, cool. This project is actually coming together. And also, man, I just want it to be organic. I'm gonna work with the people that want to work with me, people that are willing to just get it and working. And yeah, I decided to call it Monumental because I felt like it's a project that has like the artists that in 5 years time will be the guys that are running hip hop, the guys that are going to be the people that represent SA hip hop. So I was like, in 5 years' time, people will look back at the project and be like, but that project was monumental.
Oh,
It was
well,
such a monumental project
of
because,
course.
everybody that's like running SA right now,
Yeah.
they were on this project. So,
Oh, well.
yeah, that's why I decided to call it monumental.
Oh, well. Man,
Yeah.
from I want to talk a little bit about that. Like, I don't know how you do it. I mean, I was looking through your first project. You have had people
Mhm.
like Yanga on your projects, Aries,
Yeah.
25K,
Yeah. Yeah.
Benchmark, Suchi Coke
Yeah.
Dope, MT. I think you
Yeah.
and MT have a thing. I think you
Yeah.
and MT have a thing. I think you need to make a tape. If anybody from MT's camp is listening, I think we need a J Smash and MT. How do you put all of this together? It seems like it seems very stressful and to get all of these people together, but you manage to get them and you place them in the right places. How do you do that? How do you do that?
I mean, first thing first, more than anything, is just like, having a relationship with the artist, just having that organicness, just being able to talk to an artist, as like not like always about on an artist level of like just music and so on, like somebody that you can just be like, yo, bro, can we chill, can we link up. So for me, I just like tried building relationships and maintaining them. By maintaining them, I mean like, being like organic and genuine. And just as I said, it's more than just music. I can just go to, for example, MT or Reese or whoever, Younger, and just chill with them. Just go to their cribs, chill with them. You know, just vibe beyond music. So I feel like that really brought us closer as like with the artists that I work with, and they got to understand who I am and what I'm trying to do. And yeah, bro. And also, it's important to study artists.
Oh, well,
Like to study, like, okay, cool. This is what the artist
kind of vibes too.
is more comfortable in, but this is what they're capable of. At
Oh,
some point, I like, doing that and be like, okay, cool. This artist is talented to this point. Like, he does this, he does that, but I think he's capable of doing this, and I want him to do it on my record.
oh, well.
So that's how I come about features, and that's how, I pull some of the features.
Yeah, cause in my opinion, um, I think you have the best features in SA right now.
Hmm.
Point blank.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah, point blank. Cause
Shout out.
when I look at your album, is you. This my favorite song. Chino Pass.
Yeah,
You have
yeah,
Matundi in there. You have Make J in there. This phew,
yeah.
man. You don't understand. You don't understand. You know what I mean? When I was going through it, I'm like, this is the new school. This is what it is. You check what I mean? And you
Definitely.
manage, for them to embrace each other on songs and to play around with that. That was very dope. And that's how for me, that's what a producer does. And that's what I respect from you. You understanding the artist and where to
Definitely.
place them. So how do you make the beat and then you just decide it just comes to you, okay, I feel like this artist can do a job on this, or how does it come?
Mhm.
How does it come about?
Okay. So what happens is that, at some point I don't necessarily make the beats myself.
Oh yeah.
I just hear a beat, but I feel like I can flip it around and like just,
Well, so you produce
like, okay, I want this part that side, I want that part this side. Let's remove this, let's do that, and whatsoever. But at some point,
Okay.
like, okay, I'll have like concept of beats, like, okay, I have this beat and whatsoever. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, mostly it's like, I would listen to like, man, beats, and I'll be like, okay, cool, this beat is great. I feel like I can put this guy on the hook,
Yeah.
because the main thing for me is getting people on the hooks. That's the first thing I do when I make a song.
Oh
The
well.
go-to people is like the hook, because that's the whole structure of the song for me.
Oh
And then
well.
like the verses are quite like, kind of like not really, I wouldn't say easy, but I know who to play. So yeah, it's just about the vibes. That's why I listen to a lot of artists, I study them, and once I hear a bit, it clicks to me like, man, I just hear their voices on that beat. I
Oh
just
yeah.
hear like, I just imagine their voice on that beat. I'm like, damn, actually this guy will work on the song. Then I'm like, yo, bro, this is what I have. And most of the times, like 95% of the times, I'm actually right. They like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. I'm gonna jump on this. I'm mess with
Yeah.
this.
Oh,
So like, yeah, that's how I really come up with the features. That's how I go about it.
that's dope. So
Yeah,
you're a producer. You actually sit down and produce and actually
I'm
mash.
a record producer.
Record
I'm a record
producer.
producer.
I so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna give you that title. So do you provide services like if I'm doing an album and I just want J Smash to be in there to guide me, do you do that?
Actually, that's something that I want to do.
Oh
That's something that I'm actually working on right now. That's like what I'm focused on right now. There are projects that are going to be coming out
yeah.
that are like, I'm the executive
I,
producer of like, the project.
project.
And trust me, like I want people to know, and like, you know, if I'm going to do a project with you, even when people listen to it, they're like, okay, we understand that Chuck does this, but
They say
damn, man,
yeah, there's
there's a J
something.
Smash influence in this. Like
Oh,
there's something that he did to the project.
I'm
So
with you.
yeah, I'm actually working on that.
I'm
Yeah,
with
soon I'm really going to be hands on with that.
I mean, your album dropped at number one, right?
Yeah,
Your
it dropped
project
number one.
on
Yeah, number one.
yeah, you don't, man. Yo, man, it was like I released an album. I think I was so happy. I told you this. I think I was the one getting
Yeah,
goosebumps.
so like yeah,
Cause I'm like,
yeah,
yo, man, this is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here by
yeah,
myself.
yeah,
I'm an avid fan of music, and I see you going on the charts, and I see you getting on this playlist, and I see you people playing your music. And
yeah,
what I liked about it was
yeah.
just not the charts on iTunes. When I go on Twitter, people were going crazy. Hip hop was embracing it. You know what I mean? Everybody was
Exactly.
loving
Yeah,
the project. I was like, I was
yeah,
so happy, and it was like fresh. What I liked about it was like fresh. You could hear this is something that has been
yeah.
worked on. This is somebody who knows what
Mm.
they're doing. So what is the goal for J Smash? Where would you want to see J Smash? Where do you see yourself?
Damn. Man, I see J Smash really like, I really like, first thing first, my role model,
Yeah.
like the guy that I really look up to is DJ Khaled. Like
Oh, it makes
that's like
sense.
pops to me.
Oh, it makes
Yeah, so
sense.
that's
Makes
like,
sense.
yeah, that's like, the guy that I really look up to. So I'd really love to see myself like uniting, artists across the world. I would like to have a song where I have an American feature, a Ghana feature, South African feature on one song. I would like to just make music without borders
Oh
and
yeah.
just let it be about music, regardless of like which nation you're from. And so yeah, that's like one of my biggest dreams. Just putting people across the world together into projects and into songs. That would also, I really love to through the to actually help a lot of people and to just guide people and just workshops and also help people out, because I have a foundation that I started called
Oh
the
yeah.
J Smash Foundation, which is like really about helping people, giving information, because helping can be like even like just having a workshop, giving
Yeah.
out that information that might help somebody to get somewhere.
Yeah.
Like yeah, those are
Th-
the things that are really important.
yeah, this is what this platform is all about. It's all about just sharing that information. I'm big on that. I'm big. Let's talk a little
Exactly.
bit about your foundation, because this is for me. I feel like what I mean. I would really like to be part of that and help where I can. If you can let me,
Definitely.
if it's workshops
Mm.
and I need to be there in workshops and say what I can
Yeah.
say, let me know.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Definitely.
I'm I'm up for that.
That'll be amazing.
That I'm
Yeah.
up for that. That's what I want to do. That's what, because I feel like you understand where I'm from and how our industry is, like where we from. You check what I mean. So we
Exactly.
need to go teach. We
Exactly.
still need to teach a lot, because we still
A
have
lot,
to
bro.
build our own.
Yeah.
And what I've seen about you is I saw this show that you did, All Black. Is it All Black Party?
Yeah. All black party. But this year we were actually We changed the name to All Black Fiesta.
Oh, Black Fiesta. Because I saw people, it rained and people were just jamming there, bro.
Yo, that was super amazing, man.
Wow,
That's
dog.
that's going to be one of the biggest shows in Limpopo. Trust me, it's going
Fact,
to be big. It's
fact.
going to be big. Yeah,
Fact.
yeah,
How were you feeling in that moment, man? Just something that you created,
man.
seeing people
Do you know?
responding like that.
Do you know what's the craziest part?
Yeah.
Uh, the craziest part is that people really, I don't know, but people really underestimate people from Venda. People think people don't know hip hop there. People think don't know what's going on.
Yeah, fact.
And they really do know what's popping.
Yeah.
So
Fact.
last year we decided to call Zuchi, and I'm like, okay, I actually want Zuchi to come through the set.
Yeah.
Bro, it was packed. First thing first, the electricity. There was no electricity. There was load shedding for like I think 3 hours.
But people waited.
People were still going inside.
Yeah.
There was no electricity and it started raining, but people were still waiting and trying to make sure that this show goes on.
Damn.
And the moment that even like when Zuchi was performing out there and like everybody was just chanting his name, he was even like shocked, like yo. So there's really love out here, and more than anything, man, I just feel like our people don't get the opportunity to actually see these artists. They see them on TV and all that, but they never get a chance to interact with them and really see them. So for me, it's more than just the show. It's for me to also inspire the people out there, for them to be like, damn, I saw this guy, which is like, the guy I really look up to. I saw him doing his thing on stage. I saw him live. Actually, I want to go back to studio. I'm so inspired. I wanna do better. I wanna enhance my talent. More than anything, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build something for Limpopo and Venda as a whole.
1537 always, man. 015,
015.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah.
So I'm getting this feeling that you really from you said DJ Khaled is one of your biggest inspiration, if I say so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a feeling that I think we had once a conversation about touring because I saw you doing shows. I think you were going to schools and universities before your album came out and you called it a monumental tour.
Yeah.
And for me, that was something really, really dope because I feel like that's an industry that a lot of artists in South Africa sleep on. And do you think you being a DJ gives you a little bit of an advantage to be able to do that?
I mean, yeah, it does in a certain way, and it doesn't. I feel like it's still kind of the same with artists, because with artists it's easier going on stage, performing your songs and whatsoever, But as a DJ, I'm really showcasing my talent, like as a DJ, and also my music too. So I do two things at a go. But I would say it's like really that easy, but I feel like it's really something that I've never seen DJs doing. I've never like really seen DJs doing like school tours and all that, like hip hop DJs. So I was just like, I'm also trying to build my fan base and try
Sorry, I'm losing you a little bit there, my G. Yeah, just I can't hear you no more.
Understand the role of it. Don't understand exactly.
Well. So because you know what I saw from that, sorry for that. There was an audio glitch a little bit. Sorry to the people for that. Network, internet things, but we're good now.
Sorry, peeps.
You know what I saw? Like when you were doing that monumental, today I was thinking about it actually. When I look at the people that you have featured on your projects,
yeah.
If there is a J Smash South African tour, and you have those guys that you featured, because you have everybody from every region. That's one thing that I don't know if you realize that, but you got everybody from every region. Because you even got people from Cape Town.
Yeah,
check what I mean.
Yeah,
I was like, this is it. This is it. I think you have placed yourself in a very, very good position. And what I like about you is you're not worried about the personality of the person or what people are saying about the people. You just want to work and do work. Check what I mean.
Definitely.
So is it something that you're looking for in the future, like a J Smash, tour where you're gonna go city to city?
Definitely, I would love that, but I really never went that far. But thinking about it,
Our
but I would really love to do that. I just need, like, with all this stuff, like I just need like a strong team for us to be able to pull something like that. But that would definitely be something amazing. If you can get a strong team to do that, then yeah, definitely that I'll be keen to do that. I'll
speak,
be really keen to do that.
speaking of a team, so how
Yeah.
do you really believe in like having a strong team, or are you
Mm.
mostly hands on? Do you do most of your things, or do you spread out things to your team and try build a team?
I really love being hands on when it comes to my work. I really like just like for like I just want to lead people, to the vision and the dream.
Oh, well.
Even like when they're helping me where they can help me, but I'm the one that's supposed to push them to know what I'm trying to do. And yeah, but most of the time I'm really hands on with like the music making, the ideas and all that. And I do have a team that really like, I do have people that tell me like, okay, cool, bro. Okay, we see this idea, we're gonna make it bigger. This is what we can do. Let's look at that. Let's look at this. And like, yeah, bro, I do have a team, but I really also love being hands on with my K Smash brand. I want to see my brand develop. I just don't want to wake up one morning, then I'm just this huge artist that I don't even know how I got there. It's just so frustrating for me being that big and I don't know what happened. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened behind the scenes of me being J Smash.
Oh,
So I
well.
really want to see that journey for myself. So
Oh,
yeah, I actually have people. I have, shout out to Entertainment Laws, shout out to Luanda, shout
entertainment.
out to Pops,
Oh, well.
shout out to Johnny, shout out to like everybody, man.
Oh,
Shout
well.
out to everybody that helps me. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Your team is doing really, really great work. Shout out to them, and I hope one of these days I'll get to talk to some of them just to find out what happens in the camp. But
Yeah.
from where I'm looking, you're doing great work. Lo, so I'm gonna get a little
Mm.
bit technical with this, with Monumental.
Yeah.
The style of the music, the way the music bangs is different from everything that I'm hearing in South African hip hop in terms of sonics, in terms
Yeah.
of you having a sound that a J Smash sound. There's a texture to it that you have.
Yeah.
Is that a matter of your beat selection? Is it an engineering thing? Is it a style thing, an arrangement thing? Because I can't put my hand in it, but I think it's a combination of all of them.
Yeah.
But maybe you can kind of like just put me on there.
Yeah. It's definitely a combination of everything, because for me, I really feel like quality music, good music, it's what matters the most to me. From beat selection, how the beat sounds, from the artist that's going to jump on the beat to just make it even 10 times bigger, to the mixing and mastering that just finishes the whole project and make it what it has to be.
Wow.
Everything plays a role. Everything, makes it what it is. The artist, the beat, the engineer, everything just makes that sound. So I can't really say that there's one thing. It's like a full package thing. So yeah, I'm really big in terms of like quality and good music and something that really sounds very good when I listen to it. So yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah. And I think one of the things, because I saw there was a lot of international love you were getting on this project. Um,
Yeah,
International playlisting you. I think there was a playlist that kind of made you, um,
the
you
cover.
yeah, the cover of the playlist. I think
Yeah,
I'll put it up for
yeah,
the people to see them. How so?
yeah,
Do you from your standpoint? I know you've been playlisted a lot.
yeah.
Is playlisting playing a huge role in your music going out to the people?
Definitely, with no doubt. Because what playlisting does, it just increases the audience that you have. It just takes it to a wider range of people from across the world. People start listening to your music that didn't know you, because on those playlists there are people from Nigeria, Ghana, France, everywhere. Like people just listen to your music. So yeah, it has done a lot for me. And I even get DMs from people from Germany. They'll be like, yo, I just listened to your music, really great. And I'm like, whoa, somebody from that side telling me a DM saying that your music is great. That's something really special. something amazing. And they'll tell me that they had it on like Spotify playlist. So I'm like, oh, so this Spotify playlist and Apple Music and every platform that put me on those playlists, I really really appreciate it.
Well, so yeah, that was my next question. So how did it happen? So you dropped a project, the
Yeah,
love of the people. You were pushing the project. I saw the work behind the pre release of your
yeah,
project was what
yeah,
fascinated me the most, because you really pushed your album. You made sure that people knew that there was something coming called Monumental, and
yeah,
it's monumental because by the time it dropped, the word and the album and the cover was already in my head, just spinning in my head already. And I'll believe if anybody who actually follows music and checks all of these blogs and everything, it was there and everybody
yeah,
was talking. There was this word in the streets. I mean, if you have your ear on
yeah,
the ground, you knew that okay, there's something coming, and you came up with
yeah.
a single which is
Hold on.
Hold on Me. And the
Yeah,
single, when I first had the single, I was like, shit, alright, okay, cool. This is gonna be crazy. So
yeah,
how did the playlisting happening? Is it because of the hype that was happening behind the project that the playlisters, the curators just started picking up
yeah.
your songs?
It was also because of the single, because
Oh
what
well.
I believe is that the single really just make people anticipate the whole project. They kind of give people that excitement of, oh damn, if the single is like this, what's the body of work looking like already. Cool, this single is like charting on radio monitor. It's like number 24 on radio monitor.
Yeah.
It's doing this, it's doing that, the numbers and all that. So people, when they see that, and that was like your presenting a big role, and radio, playlisting, and all those things. So I would say like the single really played a big role. When the whole project dropped, that's when things just went upper. But the single really played a big role for those playlists.
Aware, aware. And what I liked about it is I think you had a plan, and your plan, when a man has a plan, there's no stopping. What I saw was you drop the project does good, people are loving the project. I think 2 weeks or a week later, even if not 3 weeks, you drop the video. Was that already pre-planned before even releasing the project? Or well, can you hear me, my G? I think we're having some technical problems. While we fixing the stuff this side. You good? You still good? This apologies to everybody who's watching. I know that you're probably not hearing anything, but just bear with us. You know these internet things. Mr. J Smash, I can't hear anything.
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I think we're back now. Just let me just do this quickly so that we can sort it out. Cool. Did you hear my question?
Uh,
Cool. I think he's just gonna log out and log in again.
can you hear me? Are we fine? Are we good?
I'm good, but I lost your video now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn.
Cool. I'm back. We're back.
Okay.
We're back. I can see you
Are
now.
we back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So did you hear my question was like I saw your plan of release with the videos and everything. Was everything, did you guys sit down and plan everything before you even released the first single?
Yeah, definitely. Everything was planned out from the single to how we're going to roll out the single to what's going to happen after the project drops and so on. Like everything was planned. Like it was a whole plan that was put together.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. So, because the
Yeah.
thing is, I talk to a lot of people in this industry, and sometimes people just go into projects and we just, just release without having any plan behind it, and then we blame the industry
Yeah.
that stuff is not working. You check what I mean?
Yeah.
How important is it for people to do their research and kind of like find out all of this information before they do their releases and before they drop their projects?
It plays a huge role, bro. I won't lie. Like it just it makes everything, it makes the whole project, because if you know that I'm going to drop a single, this single I have to take it to this blog, that blog, that blog, that blog, that blog. After this is a radio single, or this is a single for the streets. You gotta know how to push a radio single, you gotta know how to push a single for the streets.
Shit.
And just presenting the whole album on what is it that you want people to, anticipate when your album is going to drop. Is it more of the street stuff? Is it more of like, the kind of good music feel vibe, or so on? Or you just want to surprise people? But I just feel like with everything that you do, you just have to get something out of it. You just have to plan on getting results in both ends. If you're going to drop a street song, at least it must do something for your numbers and, traction and whatsoever that's going to happen.
Oh,
if,
wow.
if, if you're going to drop a radio single, it must just do something for your brand. I just feel like everything that you drop, it must just take you to the next level in some kind of a way. You can't just drop music for the sake of dropping it. Planning is a very critical road in terms of like an album, and also an artist as a whole. I just feel like for me, that really works. And I take my time. That's why it took 2 years
Oh
not
yeah.
to drop the project, because I saw what happened on the first one, and I saw like the kind of things that I didn't do that I
Yeah.
had to do, and I laid back. I just gave myself to time to look at the game and where it's going, how it's moving, and I'm like, okay, what's the next move from here? After
Well,
this way we're going.
oh well.
So yeah, planning is really important.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's interesting to look at how you approach things. I'm that guy. I think when I'm getting old, I'm gonna be the guy people are gonna come to me and start asking me about you guys and how I saw. Because I really observe a lot of your guys' hustle and how people do things. Because I wanna learn from it. You check what I
Yeah.
mean? And one thing
Yeah.
that I will say from your side is you're not only just concentrating on a niche. You're not only just concentrating on making your name maybe on streaming. You're not concentrating alone on just making your name on social media. You are on radio. Your song is charting. Your song is on the top tens of the radios. You are on
Mm,
radio monitor. Your radio monitor stats are very, very high. You are on
mm,
social media. You're still killing the streams. You're still killing the playlist.
mm,
How?
mm,
Because a lot of artists sometimes kind of like there will be artists who are really concentrating on the streams and making sure that they're getting the streams, and then they forget everything else, the radio and the playing live and all of that, and then the other guys will do the
mm,
other one with. How do you how do you
mm,
how do you put it together? How did you vision it together and put it together as a package? Because it's interesting for me because you probably one guy I
mm.
know who gets a pie from all of these parts of the industry, from the videos on YouTube. You have numbers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Your streaming is way up.
Yeah.
You do performances. Your radio monitor is way up.
Yeah.
And people don't really know. People are not
Yeah.
actually engaging with what you're
Yeah.
doing. They sleeping until
Yeah.
because I look at your numbers and I'm
They
like, yo,
sleepy.
you guys don't really understand what this guy's doing because you don't find a lot of artists at his stage who are killing all of these avenues. How you
Yeah.
maneuvering that market right there?
For me, it's just always about, getting my brand bigger. I to relate with everybody.
Yeah.
I just don't want to focus on like, okay, I want my name to just be on the street. I want to be the street kid. That's just, all about that street music. I cater for everybody. And for me, it's important as a record producer and a DJ to be everywhere, because I make songs with people that are, you know, that make radio music. I make songs with people that make street music. So for my role and what I do in the game, I feel like I want my brand to be known all over because I'm capable of doing any kind of a song. So that's why like I check in terms of radio, the streets, this, that, because that's what I present as a record producer and a DJ. I present like the whole game into like isolate myself into one thing. I feel like, I just want my brand to be big in every.
Well, I see you. I see you. It's
Yeah.
it's phenomenal what you're doing, man. You know,
Yeah,
the reason why I actually wanted to have this conversation with you is because I know a lot of people who know you and a lot of people who might not know you, or don't really
yeah,
know who you are and what you're doing. When I look at everything that you're doing as
yeah.
a collective, it's an amazing job that you're doing. You and your team and everybody behind the team.
I really
It's
appreciate.
it's
I really
great work.
appreciate.
It's great work that you guys
Yeah.
doing. You know what I mean? So, um,
Mm.
you're a hip hop DJ. Oh,
Yeah, you can safely say I'm a hip hop DJ record producer. But I
okay.
mean, I do like most of the things, but it's just like I just like I just fell in love with hip hop. That's what really I'm really passionate about.
Okay.
But I feel like I can produce
Oh, I hear you. I hear you, man. I hear.
any type of music. But like my piano project, the direction and everything Afro, like yeah, so on. But I think with me it's just like as a J Smash brand, as J Smash, I kind of represent hip hop.
I want. I don't know, but if
Yeah,
I'm allowed to say this, I'm not gonna say the name. I'm not gonna say anything. Before we went live,
yeah,
you played me an exclusive. You played me something fresh that's coming out. Yo,
yeah,
it's a number one song, and I'm very fortunate to be one of the people to first hear the song. I'm not even gonna mention
yeah,
who's on the song, but if you know, you know.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
that's a dope song. And we were talking
Mm,
off air about how I saw how excited you were about the song, and I was excited too about the song, and it's a smash.
yeah,
You have a project out that you already have just one video out, and people are going crazy, and you already have material you're working with that's
yeah,
exciting you. How does it feel to be in that
yeah,
position? How does it feel to embrace a project that's out and already have gems that are just sitting there waiting?
yeah, yeah, bro.
Because I feel like your
I
work.
really feel like yeah.
Because I
No,
feel
you
like
can
you
continue.
really have a crazy work ethic.
Yeah, bro. I mean, more than anything, I'm really blessed, to actually be able to be in this position and be able to produce this type of music and be in this position. But more than anything, man, I just really like taking time when it comes to working on my music and what's about to drop next and so on. So as soon as I'm done with like, okay, this monumental and this is what I'm presenting, already I have something that I'm working on, because it's really hard for me, like for somebody like me that has to have like maybe 18 features on one project. It really takes time.
Oh
So
wow.
I rather just start as soon as possible for me, like, to just get those features coming through, making the right decisions, and not also making my people wait for too long to get new music because it just really takes time. So when we're pushing this one, there's already something coming through. When we feel like, okay, cool, we have done enough for this project, there's already material that's ready to go. We don't wait for like, okay, then when everything is done, then that's when we start working on more music. Because there's a lot that really goes, behind the scenes. There's a lot of planning that goes on. So we rather start as soon as possible.
Oh wow. That makes a whole lot of sense. So
Yeah.
thank you very much again for the conversation. Just I'm gonna hit you with 10 questions. I didn't tell you about this. This is a surprise. Top
Damn.
top of your head. It's easy questions. It's easy questions, man. So
Yeah.
favorite producer. I think I already know the answer to this one.
DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled. What is it about
Yeah.
DJ Khaled that you look up to?
His work ethic,
Work ethic.
him
Yeah.
just being this guy that goes in studio, he already knows what he wants. He already know how he wants the song to sound. He already knows who he wants on the song. He's
Yeah.
so confident about what he wants.
Yeah.
And there's an interview where he said that, at the point people say that he doesn't do anything,
Yeah.
but he makes records that artists want for themselves.
Yeah.
And how is it possible that he does nothing while an artist can want that record for themselves? So also that's how at some point things happen for me, and I'm like, damn, this is actually what he was actually speaking about.
Oh
So
wow.
like, yeah, his whole vibe, man, it just really inspires me, and his music. Yeah,
Oh wow. Favorite
yeah.
DAW. Favorite DAW.
Uh, gotta be FL.
FL Studios. Why FL?
FL and Pro Tools. FL
FL.
and Pro Tools. Yeah.
So I'm guessing FL for producing and Pro Tools for mixing.
Yo, bro, I'm losing you a little bit.
Can you hear me? I said I'm guessing Fruity Loops is for producing and Pro Tools is for mixing.
Definitely, yeah,
Well, if you were stranded in a
yeah,
desert, if you were stranded in a
yeah.
desert, what are the five things that you would take with you?
Uh, my studio, definitely.
Alright,
Food, a lot
alright,
of food.
alright,
uh, Water, um, my laptop, and Wi-Fi.
alright. That's dope. If you had to work with
Yeah.
anybody, dead or alive, who would be one person that you wanna work with right now?
Damn.
Let me ask this.
There too.
In South Africa, you're gonna give me
Yeah.
an answer for South African right now who's in the industry you haven't worked with that you would like to work with, and in general,
Yeah.
overall, who would you like to work with?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. In SA.
Yeah.
Um, I really love to work with Nasty.
Oh shit. Alright, Nesty.
Yeah.
I know somebody from Nesty's camp. If
Yeah.
you're watching, or if anybody's watching who knows, you know what I mean, J Smash got the smash, Nesty C. And then overall,
I've actually too. I really love to work with Travis Scott.
oh shit, yeah.
That's alive. And then I would really love to just be in the studio with Michael Jackson.
Oh shit, that would be Joe. Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, thank you very much, Doug, for having this conversation with me. It's been so. Let me give you my rating. I remember you said you want me to rate your album. I've already done written everything is down. I'm gonna give it to you. But
Yeah.
for me, you know, without bias and everything, I'll give your project an eight point
Yeah.
five. The reason why I'm giving it
Let's up.
at 8.5 is just I know that you
Yeah.
can get you're gonna give me a 10, because if I give it a 10, then the next stuff I can't rate it. You check what I mean? What I really like, to tell
Yeah.
you the truth, honestly, with all my heart, what I liked about your album is I can listen to it all the time. I listened to it the first time I went back, and it still excites me all the time. The song with 25K and Doobie Man 20 Sinaloa, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
the feature from the States, I mean, if you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. I'm not, you know,
Mm.
my job is to you know, to say what I'm saying. If you
Mm.
haven't, what would you like to say to the people? What's coming up? What do you want them? I'm gonna make sure that I put your URL to the music and all your social media on the people on the
Yeah.
screen. What would you want to say to the people out there,
Mm.
man?
I really like to say, just do you, man. In life, we all don't have the same goals. Maybe if even like we had a conversation about, trying to be on radio, trying to be this and that, an overall artist. That might be my goal, but it might not be the goal for the next person.
Oh,
The
wow.
next person just wants to be on the street. They just want to be a street artist, just that inspires like the street culture, and
Yeah.
that's something that people should understand, that it's fine. We all don't have like dreams of becoming the best in the world or whatever. Just focus on you, just focus on like what you're doing.
Oh, wow.
And that's the message that I can send to the people. And do a lot of research.
Oh, wow.
Research, everything is just in front of you.
Oh,
Like
wow.
just do research.
I appreciate you, my dog. I appreciate you for representing. I appreciate you for really caring about your art and being this creative,
Yeah.
man. And I see big things at one. You know, I see you going. I'm gonna see
Mm.
tours. I know it's coming. I know we're gonna be talking about tours very very soon. You know, your video work is
Definitely.
incredible. The music is incredible. You got everything right. You're doing
I
everything
appreciate
right.
it.
And I saw your video is fast approaching.
Yeah.
We wanna get that video into a million. You check what I mean? It deserves a million views.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
again, just
Definitely.
shout out to the team, and one thing again for you
Mm.
representing Van Rap by putting Batondi there and McJ and all of those guys in that song. For me, that did a lot for the
Appreciate
culture. You know what I mean? People just,
Definitely.
yeah, just showcasing Van Rap. I really appreciate that.
Mm.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Doug. We're gonna catch up. I know I'm
Yeah.
gonna have this conversation with you again when you drop another smash.
Definitely.
Yeah, but I really
Definitely.
appreciate your time, my G.
And shout out to you, man. Shout out to you for the platform. Shout out to you, for creating this platform for people to just, share their experiences and just learn, bro. It really takes a lot for you to use your time, and so on, just to spread information. And we need stuff like this and people that are really like dedicated to the game and just trying to get a lot of knowledge as possible. So I really appreciate you.
This is this. Thank you very much for that. This is what this is for, man. Just making sure that people appreciate it. Me, I want to give you flowers each and every step of the way. I want you to make sure that you celebrate each and every milestone that you go through. So go on, do some more creative, some really dope stuff, man. I really much love from my side and the indie state and the people who are watching. Thank you very much for tuning in and staying with me. And thank you to J Smash again for joining us. Cool, my G.
We out.
We out.
We don't, no fucks given, boy, zero.